I have to use this little cup because whoever designed this refrigerator was not smart. Ooh, did you see it slide out like that? It was amazing. Alright, it's just like a little juice. Like a little. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. So the sauce is sour cream, mayo, a dash of lime, chipotle powder. I don't have any, but I have cayenne red pepper. So I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of that. I think eventually it's just going to turn into something I just have to eat with a fork. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, I got a little burnt. That's okay. And then stick these back in here for 2 to 3 minutes. But I'm going to keep an eye on them because I'm going to see if I can just like not have a whole clump of it. Just sit in one spot. So I found this keto recipe that is cauliflower nachos. And so we're going to try to make that today. I'm feeling a little dehydrated, so I'm about to make an element because I am so thirsty. I have never made this recipe before, but I'm so excited. And I wrote down like all the things on a grocery list that I had. I need to redo my grocery list. I have a printable that's a grocery list and all that stuff. Now that my diet's changed, I haven't sat down and like really did like a weekly grocery thing in a while. I'll plan my meals kind of day by day. I'm eating through a bunch of stuff really fast. So my shirt is wet because we just got done with the trash can. I can't think what it was called, the trash can. And I brought my plants up here and then I watered my trees, and that's like some of it too. So let's put some ice in my drink, and then I'm gonna get the cauliflower out and prep that, get it in the oven, and then we're gonna do the hamburger. I have to use this little cup because whoever designed this refrigerator was not smart, and I cannot stick my big cup here. He likes ice. I cannot put my big cup in there and get ice without hitting the water thing. So super inconvenient. So we just use that one as a ice cup. Let's get started. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 425, and I'll type out the recipe and stick it down in the description for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pan and everything. I think I'm going to use this pan. I'm going to do 2 cups of cauliflower. I do not know how much that is, to be honest, visually. So we're just winging that too. But I think that the 2 cups of cauliflower will fit on that pan. I think that pan's big enough. So I need this and this. Okay. I know we're going to be dipping it in olive oil, but I just want to spray. Spray my pan just to be extra sure. Okay. So what I like to do if I do get a head of lettuce is I wonder if that works for this. It's working. So I got this piece off. Okay, maybe that's just a good start. Okay, all right. This is my first time ever doing this, so I don't really know what to expect. All right, let's try this. Alexa, how many ounces is 2 cups of cauliflower florets?
2 cups of cauliflower florets weigh about 16 ounces.
Okay, we're at 15. Okay, so this is 16 right here, 16.2. We're gonna take that one out. Yeah, we're being exact now, it's 16. Okay, So I think what I'm going to do is just break these up a little bit more into like actual flours. And then, oh, I'm going to take this one off. It's going to change my weight a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Okay. I'm going to leave those as like a bunch. Because what I'm going to end up doing is smashing these, and then they're going to be more like my chips. Alexa, how many ounces is 1 tablespoon of oil?
1 tablespoon of oil weighs approximately 0.49 ounces. The weight of oil may vary depending on the type of oil and the brand.
Might actually say on here 1 tablespoon. No, it just says milliliters. Oh, I could do milliliters. I have that on my scale. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. It might would help if I stopped hitting tare and hit units, right? So it says 15 milliliters. Oh, that's more oil than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So it's 15. And then we're going to do till it feels right with pepper. Love pepper. Love. Got to salt up my salt. Salt, salt, salt. Okay. And then garlic powder. Love, love. Love my garlic powder. Okay, I'm getting a little too silly now. And paprika. All right. That looks good to me. Let me give it a little mixy mix. I think these are going to be good. So good. The best. The best. Mixy mix. Okay. Ooh, did you see that slide out like that? That was amazing. All right, it's just like a little juice. Like a little. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. And I think I'm just going to hair slipping and sliding all over, which I think that's amazing. So these little tiny bitty crumbs, I'm just going to kind of put together. And then I'm just like thinking how I want my chips, like the size of my chips, I think maybe is what I'm thinking. Put those there. There. Can these stand up? Ooh, look at that. And then that way when I squish them, the stem like goes down into it. Am I onto something? I don't know. And I could have just like seen if it was on YouTube how to do this. Alright, so those will stay together. And then I was thinking if I need a little binder, I could honestly just throw some like Parmesan on top of them to bind them. I still do that. So we can actually keep this because I'm just going to brown some hamburger next, and who cares if it's got a little sauce on it. So I'm just going to put this over here. Oh, perfect timing. Alright. Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes. So I'm just going to brown some hamburger, and then I will show you how I'm going to season it and things like that. I totally forgot that we were going to make a sauce. So in lieu of just not dirtying more dishes, I'm just going to use this bowl. So the sauce is sour cream, mayo, a dash of lime, chipotle powder. I don't have any, but I have cayenne red pepper. So I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of that. And this is like a spicy, creamy sauce, is what it is, like a kind of like a sriracha mayo type thing. So I've got sour cream and this, and then this. And my mayo is olive oil. So it is keto approved. Okay. Tablespoon of sour cream. I'm just doing this on the scale. And this is like full fat sour cream. Oh, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons because instead of doing like a sour cream and this topping, I'm just going to do like extra sour cream. 2 tablespoons is 30 grams. Let's change this to grams. Ooh, 29. That was, oh, actually it's 30. No, it was like 29. Okay, it's like teeter-tottering. So we're just gonna add that little bit and it should be. How was that little bit that much? Oh, there it is. It wasn't that much. It was, I took the spoon out, which then threw the measurement off. Okay, good enough. 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise. Alexa, how many grams is 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise?
1 teaspoon of mayonnaise weighs approximately 0.16 ounces.
Alexa, how many grams is 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise?
1 teaspoon of mayonnaise weighs.
That was 8. That's good enough. Okay, so apparently I'm having a big problem with my microphone dying today, so I apologize. I will voice over depending on how much you're missing. So a splash of lime, and then we're just going to do a sprinkle, like that much. This big bowl for this little bit of sauce. Actually, though, this little bit of sauce might be just enough for my nacho plate. Do you want some like chipotle sauce type? Do you want to come taste it and see if you want some? And then I'll just double the recipe if you do.
What else would I put on?
Just like sour cream salsa, like the works. Is it good?
Yeah, it needs a little more kick to it. Very sour, it's very cream cheese forward.
Sour cream?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can have sour cream.
Yeah, I put sour cream and mayonnaise and a splash of lime, but I think I went too heavy on the lime.
Yeah, and then it just needs a little bit of crunch.
Do you want this? To season the meat, we're just going to do chili powder, garlic powder, and some ground cumin. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on. And this is going to be like a little taco seasoning. We need to get some more chili powder. We're almost out. Did not know. Oh, and cumin too. I think I put cumin on the list already. I tried to look at on yesterday. Hey, babe. Talking to you. Making sure it's not the garlic salt. I have definitely made that mistake before. And then the cauliflower is almost done. It's got about 5 more minutes left. Once that comes out, I'm going to squish it and then broil it to give it the extra chip crisp. But I'm excited. This already smells so good. All right, so my cauliflower just came out, so we're going to smash it. Okay, I see how this could work. Hope I don't break my glass. And then I just turned the oven on to broil. So as soon as I get done with this, I can throw them back in there for just a couple of minutes. I mean, they're squishing easily. Oh, the bottoms are burnt. It's okay. That's all right. I think eventually it's just going to turn into something I just have to eat with a fork. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, I got it burnt. That's okay. And then stick these back in here for 2 to 3 minutes. But I'm going to keep an eye on them because it may not be that long. Okay, they're good enough for me, I think. They're not really crispy. They're still soggy. So I don't really know if they're just getting burnt. So I don't know. Maybe they just need to sit out and dry out a little bit. No clue. So I'll probably just end up eating this with a fork. I think what I'm going to do is put my cheese on top of this and then put my meat on top of this. Edge Colby Jack. It's my favorite. It's the only cheese I eat. We're just going to do one spot just so I can measure it out, and then I'm going to spread it out. That way if I get a little crazy, I can put some back in without it being contaminated. And I'm going to do 4 ounces of meat. I didn't tear it out, but it'll go up to 5. All right, that is 4 ounces of meat. Let's do toppings. I had cut up 2 radishes that I'm going to put on top of mine. I'll give it like an extra crunch as well. A handful of lettuce, and then my special sauce. I'm gonna see if I can just like not have a whole clump of it, just sit in one spot. Okay, I want all my macros. So, scraping the spoon. That looks delicious. Let's give it a taste real quick. Get a bite of everything. Those are really good.